Hi Gemini, this is going to be your tarot forecast for the month of November 2022. And this can apply if you're a Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this does not resonate with you. And also, this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So, and I'm also taking bookings for personal readings right now. So, if you'd like to get a natal chart reading done, a synastry chart reading, or relationship compatibility, or tarot done, you can contact me on Facebook or email. Both the links are in the description box. And I'm also doing counseling services right now. These are like in depth one on one sessions where we focus on specific challenges or a particular challenge. And, we drill down to the root cause of it. And I suggest holistic remedies for overcoming these challenges. So you can contact me for that as well. So let's get started. So Gemini, the first card I'm getting for you is the 10 of Cups. The second one is the Magician in reverse. The third one is the Two of Pentacles. And the last one is the Four of Wands. Okay, so Gemini, you're doing a lot in the month of November. You're trying to juggle a lot all at once, especially related to money matters. I feel like a lot of you are trying to maybe save more and then simultaneously make more money. There is a lot of energy of turbulence. Somehow I'm picking that up in the background. So you may be juggling a lot of things all at once. Now, Gemini, you are a multitasker. You're naturally brilliant at that. And I feel like you're doing a little bit of that in the month of November. And that could be related to money, that could be related to other things as well, but you are definitely on multitasking mode in the month of November. You may be picking up a side hustle, like if you already have a regular job or if you're in a business or something, you may be picking up another stream of income. That may be the juggling that you're doing, the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you may be managing multiple streams of income in the month of November. It may be a little bit chaotic, but it's all good. Like I think you can manage it because you're naturally gifted at that. You are a natural multitasker, so it's not something that's completely out of your element. Now, I am seeing something interesting here. I'm seeing the Magician card as a reverse, as a reversal, and then it's coming up right next to the Two of Pentacles. Something tells me that you may be very very involved in the details of things or like the minutiae of things, which can be preventing you from manifesting something because the Magician energy is about manifestation. And in order to activate the Magician energy, there has to be a certain level of stillness or calmness, or calm energy, in order to tap into the four elements, which is, the cups, the wands, the swords, um, and the pentacles. And, somehow I feel like maybe there's this blockage where it's almost like a living day to day kind of thing rather than taking a back seat and just looking at the bigger picture. So you may be very caught up in the daily grind of managing your finances or the other things that you've got going on in your life, and that may be preventing you from looking at the bigger picture, which is the secret to unlocking manifestation. Like the true magician gets activated when you are able to look at the bigger picture, the bigger plan. Like, what is your plan for like the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And Gemini, you are ruled by Mercury, and we have Mars there right now in your sign. And Mars can really stir things up, even though Mars is in retrograde right now. Mars can really stir things up, and it's a bit of a combative energy. So maybe, and Gemini, you, because you're ruled by Mercury, and it's also associated with nervous energy, you can expend a lot of your nervous energy in doing these daily activities, without just taking a break And that can actually burn you out if you're not careful in the month of November. And that can also block your manifestation abilities. So it's really important to just take a breather, like sit back for a bit and assess where it is you're heading. And also maybe look at the things that you're focusing on right now. Like if there's a lot that's going on in your life in the month of November, like if you're focusing on too many things all at once, that whole juggling energy of the Two of Pentacles, maybe it's time to look at, are you like focusing, is everything really that important? Like, do you really need to prioritize every single thing on your to-do list and like juggle all of them all at once? Or can you take a back seat and really prioritize and map it to like your long-term vision? So for example, in the next 5 years, if you have a particular vision of yourself, then which of these daily activities are really contributing to that and which are not? And maybe then prioritizing them accordingly. I think that may really help to sort of ease the nervous pressure, because sometimes you can get into this loop, Gemini, where you expend your nervous energy by multitasking, which can serve the purpose at the moment, but then what happens is it becomes a bit like a hamster on a wheel, where you keep doing it, and then you have this burnout, and then your nervous system is kind of zapped, and then you feel all, either you get more hyped because of that, and take on more, or you completely get burnt out and like zone out. So keeping the balance is really important here. So yeah, I would recommend one of the practical ways to do this is to really see if what you're focusing on the daily, if that's really if it's really adding to your long-term vision. Like, what is the prize, what is like the big thing that you're after? And if everything that you're doing on the daily, is every single thing really adding to that, or is it like just 3 4 things that you need to focus on? And once you get clear on that, then it becomes much easier to manage it. So maybe that's another way to approach it, to avoid the burnout. Now, I do see some very happy cards here. The first card that turned up was the Ten of Cups, which is amazing. And I'm also seeing the Four of Wands coming up. So, I do pick up this very strong romantic energy for some reason. Maybe, those of you who are in a relationship, or in a romantic relationship, you are going to find that November really blesses you with a lot of happy coincidences, or like very nice things that happen to you in the month of November, which really cements your relationship or makes it more peaceful, happier, more joyful, more content with your partner. And some of you may be getting married, or entering into a long-term commitment, or just cementing the relationship further. Like maybe you're deciding to get engaged, or maybe you're deciding that, okay, we want to take it to the next level, whatever it is, marriage or no marriage. But like if you are in a relationship, then that could be one of the ways it plays out, where you are taking it to the next level, you're entering the next chapter of the relationship. um, for some of you, it may be about buying a house. For some reason, I'm picking that energy up, where some of you may be actually buying a new home, or maybe you are relocating to a new home. But there is definitely something here where whatever move you make, like whether you're buying a house or whether you're moving to a new place, this new place is going to give you a lot of positive energy. For some reason, I'm just picking this up. Like sometimes, um, some locations can be unfavorable for us. And, we don't often pay attention to this, but like geography also plays a part in our mood, in the way we, manifest in our life, the direction that we move in our life. So it's not necessarily about bad vibes about a place, but it's just like some places can serve a particular purpose. Like some places can just be about stagnation because you need to learn something, right? Like it could be that Saturnian lesson, this heaviness that, you have to stay in one place, you got to learn the lesson. And now when you move to this new place, like physical relocation to a new place, then you have like this burst of new energy and vava voom, and you want to do so many things all at once. I don't know if that's making sense, but I'm just trying to explain it, like how geographically some places have a purpose in our life, and then we are meant to move on to another terrain or territory, because we have other things planned for us. The universe has other things planned for us. So that's something that I'm picking up on. Um, let's look at your overall energy for the month of November, Gemini. So, what is the overall energy for Gemini? So, I'm getting the Queen of Cups as your overall energy. Yeah, I definitely do. And this came up right above the Two of Pentacles. So, I do feel like instead of doing so much like multitasking, like maybe you've got this huge burst of energy in the month of November and you want to do something with it, so you start multitasking, right? Like that's pretty much your go-to. You like doing that. um, because it keeps your mind stimulated and you get bored pretty fast, so you like doing that. But the Queen of Cups coming up here tells me that maybe it's not so much about multitasking. Maybe the clarity that you need is going to come when you sit with yourself and really get in touch with your feelings, because sometimes you may try to escape it by multitasking or like doing or taking on too much, more than you can chew. And there is a time and place for that, but I feel like in the month of November you're really being called upon to be more in touch with your emotions and feelings, and be in touch with yourself, because the more you do that, the more you're going to get aligned with this magician energy, which is right now in reverse. And I feel like the Queen of Cups really holds the key to the magician energy. And once you sit with yourself and really, really feel into that energy, then you're going to start getting a lot of answers as to what you need to do next. So maybe it's not even about that logical approach that I told you earlier, right? Like about making a list and like seeing yourself in 5 years and seeing which of the small goals align with whatever you're doing on the daily, seeing where it aligns with the 5 year plan. That can be a logical approach to it, but I feel like Queen of Cups is more intuitive. It's not logical so much as that knowingness. So again, I think that's the key here. It's not so much about like making a to-do list and let's see, okay, what do I do in 5 years and is this contributing to my 5 year plan? I don't think it's so much about that. I think it's more about sitting with yourself and like really feeling what you're feeling and letting the answers come to you naturally. The universe is going to give you the answers naturally. So I would just let those downloads happen organically. Like I wouldn't put too much of your mental energy into this process. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. A great month for you, Gemini. Actually, I feel like this is really good. Um, like Ten of Cups and Four of Wands is really, really couple energy. It's really, really happy, happily ever after, that kind of energy. Great, great news. I mean, I think it's a great month for romance for sure. But then it's also about unlocking that magician manifestation energy, which is really about sitting with yourself. So it's not about like making like 10 things in your to-do list and checking them off. It's about sitting with yourself, and letting that Neptunian energy, that Cancerian energy, helping you to make that decision. Right, so Gemini, that's your reading for the month of November. If you like this, do give it a thumbs up. It really helps my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm and help me present similar content to you. If you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. And I'm always available there and I can reach out to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.